Thank you very much, Samson. First of all, I'm the ranking member on the committee. The ranking member is seen as the leader of the minority side in Parliament.
That's right.
You know, Parliament, we have two sides. The chairman normally comes from the majority side. And so in this case, the chairman is Honorable Atachian. Let me also put on record that IMANI and ACEP did not petition Parliament. That is important. That for me is very, very important. It's not as if they petitioned Parliament and said, we've petitioned you, these are our allegations. The committee picked sentiments from across the country and decided that, look, we must go into this matter. And so from day one, I held the view that it's an issue of value for money. For me, that's all. Is there value for money in the contract? And so I kept insisting that don't pigeonhole yourself. So for instance, IMANI says the loss is 1.5 billion. I calculated and got about 1.2 billion. But in terms of material substance, there isn't much difference. Is there a loss or not? So if you go and do the computation and your loss is, say, 1.5 or 1.4, then you say, because IMANI said it's 1.5, if I got 1.4, they are wrong, that is it. You don't draw that kind of conclusion. That is one. I've just sent you a document. And in this analysis, I want to depend solely on the official document. I don't even want to bring my personal. Look at what the chairman says. Testimony of Ministry of Energy. The ministry did not know the gas price achieved under the GNPC Gensa agreement. This is what the ministry is telling us, that they don't even know that the ministry did not have a copy of the agreement. The ministry cannot authenticate the agreement as it stands. Now, what I sent you is what GNPC sent to us. See, GNPC, this official from GNPC. This is what GNPC says. That on 14 February, the Ministry of Energy communicated an EMT decision. 14 February 2020, the ministry communicated to GNPC that GNPC is now the gas aggregator. Ghana Gas is no more the gas aggregator. And in the energy sector, I don't want to deal with too many technicalities. You have upstream, downstream. GNPC is an upstream company. They are supposed to look for oil, exploration and production. Ghana Gas is supposed to transport the oil. It's at the midstream or downstream. Government decided that Ghana Gas shouldn't do that job again. And the GNPC should now do that job. So that is where the first problem comes. So on 24 February, GNPC then signs this agreement with Ghana Gas. And this is what GNPC tells us at committee. And for me, that is very, very important, that the Ministry of Energy wrote to GNPC. Let me just read that for you. That Ministry of Energy wrote to GNPC to renegotiate the gas agreement. And yet at committee, the ministry says they know nothing about that. That alone should send a signal. But you see, let me just break this down quickly so that we can deal with the gas price according to GNPC itself. It's captured here. Contract price, US dollar per MMBTU, 2.7. That's what they are saying. Now they renegotiate it and say, extend the pipeline to Kumasi. And when you extend the pipeline to Kumasi, how much are you going to pay? They are going to pay one Gensa contract price, 1.76.
You said 2.7.
No, I'm talking about what GNPC submitted to us. Contract price, 2.79. Is here?
Okay, 2.79.
2.79.
Yeah.
Without the Kumasi pipeline.
Right.
Now with the Kumasi pipeline, Gensa would now pay 1.7. Is here. Gensa contract price, 1.7. So I told the chairman, our main focus should be that, can we pay for the gas we've procured? Simple. With this price, if you procure the gas from the IOCs, which is the international oil companies, can we pay them? If there's a deficit, how do you deal with that? And if we have done that, our job is finished.
Can you explain again to me briefly why we purchase and sell to a company?
Because you purchase the raw gas. the gas comes in raw form. It comes with certain elements that you need to process at Atuabo. So the IOCs, which is the Jubilee and those things, theirs is that when the gas leaves the flange, they are done. Ghana Gas then takes and process. Jinapor has a processing plant on board. But Ghana needs that gas. So we exercise the first right of refusal or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
That we need the gas to power our plants. The IOC says, okay, then I need a guaranteed price. So we negotiate and we've agreed. So we've agreed with Sankofa, we've agreed with 10, we've agreed with Jubilee. Then PRC then takes those prices, because the prices are not the same, and apply some weight to them and do a weighted average and say that in order that the value chain is paid, currently PRC says you should sell the gas at $8.1. Anything short of the $8.1, boss, there's a deficit. That is the whole thing. Me, look, I don't even see the controversy here at all. PURC has done the computation and says the raw gas, the processing, the transportation, and everything pay 8.1. This contract says that it's first premised on 4.2. It's here, DDIT. 4.2. So there's a huge differential. And then Jensen will deduct his money and eventually give GMPC 1.7. Meanwhile, the commodity as we speak today is about $5. The raw commodity, or minimum $4. So if you take 1.7, let's even assume it's $2, and you are supposed to pay the gas at $4, how do you pay it? That's what the committee should deal with. And the chairman goes to write this report. We disassociate ourselves from the report. It's baseless.
So this is not the end.
Inaccurate. No, because, and that's where I'm happy. On the last day of Parliament, I moved a motion before the Speaker. And the Speaker said he wants to hear from the chairman before he makes the referral. The chairman said he has no problem, he agrees. So the Speaker then referred this matter to two committees, Finance Committee and then the Mines and Energy Committee. I hold the view that there was no need to even rush with this report. When the Speaker has made that referral.
Hold on, the chairman of the committee, Samuel Atachia, joins us. Thank you very much. I meant to say he has spoken to us about his position. Let's hear him.
And I keep saying that Rankin is daring me to expose him. If you see, he's becoming duplicitous and it's mendacious posture. If he pushes me, I will expose him. Because at the end of the day, the report was put on a platform in which all the members of the committee had the opportunity to look at and give their input. Thereafter, we converged one-on-one. We all seated together. And he came out with the same errors. He didn't even appreciate that there was an interpretation section to the amended, gas sales agreement. It was an underdog of the committee, somebody who's never been a minister, who showed him that you are totally wrong. And he buckled. Thereafter, he said, okay, he accepted the fact that IMANI and ACEP were wrong. And these are matters that we have it on the platform. I'm trying to respect the protocols of Parliament, because if anybody wants to say that Atachia has a posture of trying to be dictatorial and then I sat in my bedroom and wrote a report, I'm going to expose this gentleman. And I'm warning him on this platform. For example, he's just told, the whole world that in relation to the referral of these matters to the Joint Committee of Mines and Energy and then Finance, ended his motion. I was not in the chamber to second the motion. Where was he coming from? What motion was it that I was in the chamber? I didn't even know that he's moved the motion. And subsequently that I came to the chamber and I got to hear that, because he was dissatisfied with the sole position he took and was defeated by his own members. Honorable Bua was there.
All right. So that's his reaction. But there appears to be some evidence that is being proffered that he was actually there and that it is not the case that he wasn't there. So it looks like we may not end this matter here. What do you say?
Chairman sent me a message that he wasn't even in the chamber. I sent him the video.
Okay.
Not pictures, video.
Right.
of he, the chairman, supporting my motion. You see, Atachia, he's treading a very dangerous path. He says, Bua disagreed with me at the committee. This is Honorable Bua's statement, where Honorable Bua says that he disagrees with the chairman. And
read it. You're still here on Newsfile. We have just some 6 minutes to bring the show to a close. But remember that our...
See what, Honorable? It is therefore unfortunate that the chairman of the Mines and Energy Committee rushed with the report to the public domain while pending a new referral. Signed, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi Bua. The minority is concerned about the agreement, which does not ensure transparency in the pricing of the gas.
All right.
This is Bua. Well, and yet, the chairman says that Honorable Bua disagreed with me. But you see, my position is simple. No matter how you look at this agreement, from an objective point of view, there's a deficit. Look, irrespective of how you look at it.
So what should happen to it?
I'm saying that let's point that out. That there's a deficit. If it's possible to renegotiate it, renegotiate it. If it's not possible, at least let the truth and the basic facts be put before the ordinary Ghanaian.
Thank you.